Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome back to Graveyard Keeper, which might be our final episode. Just a quick note, I'm not sure how much content there's left, but this episode might be longer if it's not that much. If we have only, let's say if it's an hour long, the recording, then I will put out an hour long. At the same time, it might be more edited, in the sense that I might cut a few grinding events here and there. Like, I would like to do a few more events as far as doing the Inquisitors burning. I understood by looking through a few forums that you will need to do some of those events in order to increase your reputation with him. So I will try that out, and I might cut the episode just a little bit to facilitate, the process of making this into one episode, because at this point we've played this so much that I don't feel there's anything else left to do than the quest. As you could have already noticed in the past episodes, this is what we've been focusing on, so we'll work with this for now. Let me keep this one here. Maybe we can catch the donkey. Ah, here it is. Hey, wait. Listen to me. It's really important. What's the name of your owner? Capitalistic Bastard is his name. No, his real name. What do his clients call him? You must know. Let me remember. A Master Carl, I believe. Yippee, Carl, what luck. I need to talk to him, urgently. It's a matter of life and death. Wait, it smells suspiciously like some kind of counter-revolutionary activity. Why would you think that? I was merely preparing a lecture for him. Private property is the worst sin. That won't make a dent. He's hopeless. But I like your way of thinking. I'll bring him to you as soon as possible. Will you bring him in the cart? That would be something. Okay, well, let's take care of this guy. And we'll need... I'm gonna go on the Witch's Hill. Today, Snake should be around as well. Let's talk to him, see if we can make any progress on that. We need a Dark Heart, and neither of the bodies... what am I doing? Like, neither of the bodies have turned out Dark Heart anymore. And I'm hoping we didn't really block the quest, but as far as I believe, I don't think it's possible to block it. So hopefully it's gonna work out, though there have been a few problems here and there with the quests. Let's see, Stonegrave, 520, that is awesome. Let's go here, let's talk to Snake. See if we can do anything with him. Or whether we need to make more progress in the other quests. I'm not sure that any of the other bodies will turn out a Dark Heart for the ritual. We're gonna try. Let's see. Snake, my friend. Yeah, I don't have a Dark Heart for him. And I was so close to. Let's try do something else. So I could use this to go to the dead horse. Let's see, we'll trade in these burial certificates. We needed beer and we needed sandwiches, neither of which we can make here. So let's take a look at the Witch Hill and see how much of that we could work with. Hopefully we can make some progress, get that Dark Heart as quickly as possible for Snake. I want to see what's next for the Inquisitor as well. Because I looked around for a while, like trying to figure out how we can increase his reputation from the 75 that we left him at. And apparently this was something I found on the forums. It was pretty difficult. I think there's no point if we can't burn any witches. Oh, because... I guess there's now a rule, right? Oh. We can't do that. We had to do that earlier. The Eternal Burning Coal and Endless Notebook, neither of which we have right now. Maybe we'll just talk to the Inquisitor tomorrow and see what happens. Maybe he has a different quest for us. I also heard the donkey, so we'll go to the Sweet Home. I'm guessing he brought his owner. Nope. At last, Vampire Carl, guy who will reveal all the secrets. Yeah, the donkey brought him here. I was always sure that one fine day you'd start cutting up living people. I hope you were smart enough to eliminate all the witnesses of the kidnapping. He's a vampire, and I'm going to interrogate him. Do you mind? Not at all, have fun. Where am I? Who are you? I'll sign anything, I'll confess to whatever you want, just don't hurt me. This'll be easier than I thought. That's good to hear. So tell me everything you know about the woman in the black and gold cloak. I'll say nothing. What? You can't torture me. You can kill me, but that's my final word. But you just said... Keeper, I'm sorry, but I just can't bear it. You really call this nonsense an interrogation? Stop making a fool of yourself and find a professional. Well, okay. I'm sure Shepard will be happy to help with this. Then let's go to the Shepherd. Still daytime, so we could also get the weapons. I think there's enough reputation now or happiness where we could construct that. Ask for help from Carl. If you're not too busy, would you mind helping me interrogate a vampire? Why not? There's nothing untoward about helping an aspiring undead hunter at the beginning of his career. An aspiring undead hunter? Oh, it seems we have a misunderstanding here. Don't be embarrassed. I know you've always dreamed of it, just like me in my youth. I know you wish to ask. Yes, I agree to be your mentor, but... And your first lesson shall be the interrogation of a vampire. Listen to the secret tactics of the Order. You will be a bad guy, and I know these tactics. You'll be the good guy. Are you a fool, apprentice? I will be the very bad guy. Not bad. This place reminds me of the Order's break room. Is that a skull? Is that skull a trophy from the battlefield? Skull? Oh, no, there's just a trinket. A trinket that I have asked to stop winking. Let's try something easy for starters. I should think I have some garlic somewhere. And here it is. Watch and learn, my apprentice. It's your last chance, you vampiric spawn. Will you speak? Never. Good, then let's begin, apprentice. Take a head of this garlic and eat it. What the hell? Again? You must be joking. Eat it right now, that's an order. Good. Now lean over the vampire and exhale. Good. Will you speak now? Nope. Perfect. We just need to increase the concentration, apprentice. Eat 2 more. Listen, for God's sake, I can't anymore. Let's try something else. Okay. Time for my favorite. E flat. My love, your eyes are similar to beat. It's intolerable. Okay, stop singing. I'll talk. Already. What a lightweight. The woman in black, in the black and gold cloak. Is she really a vampire queen? Sure, and I'm a ghoul sultan. No man, vampires are all anarchists. Who was the woman? Who knows? She didn't tell us anything about herself, though obviously she was a powerful magician. She wasn't from town, she spoke like she was accustomed to ruling, and she used old-fashioned words. Besides, she definitely had some serious mental problems. Why did you work for her? We had an arrangement. We do what she wants, then she cures us of our bloodthirst. But instead, she destroyed our whole clan, all my brothers. 4 of us were turned to jawbones during our first attempt to kill the 4th keeper. I told my brother that it was a bad sign and we should stop working with her, but they didn't listen. Tell me about the ritual in the Mystic Quagmire. Powerful black magic, and its purpose was to kill the 4th keeper. It succeeded, as far as I know. The ritual was completed, then there was a great blast, and the keeper died. Amazing. That's the answer. She killed the keeper to trigger the ancient curse. That day I was a little late getting to the ritual, but that saved my life. What do you mean? I saw everything while I was hiding in a bush. There was a spy, a woman with red hair. Our mistress sent my brothers to kill her, and they did. But when she approached the spy's body, something incredible happened. She yelled. What strange yelling it was. And then she burned them all alive. She killed all of my brothers who were only doing as she commanded. I couldn't help them. I was so scared. I can't remember, just that I ran and ran. That spy, the woman with red hair. I know a local woman with red hair. Maybe she survived? That's all I wanted to know. You can go. Seriously? I can go? Are you sure? Go. Did I hear you right? You called me a trinket. Jerry, listen. You have all my profound apologies. But later. I really need to hurry. Apologies? Man, you can't see it? It's a cool business idea. You could cover me with gold pant and sell me at the town market. And then after I just pop back to you after they're gone. We could do it over and over again. We'll make tons of money. Oh, Jerry. Well, let's see if we go to the refugee camp, if we can build... No, only 9 happiness and we will need 12, right? Yes. So we need a bit more. Till we can arm them. They're making some cheese. Okay, well, let's wait for a while while this recharges. I could take some honey if they have it in their storage. Though we have plenty of food. There we have it. And now we'll go to the tavern. So let's see. Miss Jane, you better talk with my husband, he's in charge here. About the graveyard keeper. Jane, do you know anything about my predecessors? The other keepers? Oh yes, the second keeper was just awful. I still remember his ugly face, his woozly whisper and his vile laugh. Someone even saw him cooking and eating flesh cut right in from his corpse. Oops. Yeah, we didn't eat it. We were all scared of him, we hated him, and he hated us. And when his service finally ended 100 years ago, I was so... Oh, sorry. I'm not that old, of course. I just want... it's just what I've been told. Okay, let's ask about the ritual at the Quagmire. Jane, have you ever been to Mystic Quagmire? Maybe 30 years ago, for instance? What a strange question, Keeper. It's not that strange, just answer yes or no, that's all. Look here, who gave you permission to interrogate me? It's just a question. But based on your reaction, the answer is yes. You can think whatever you like, Keeper. Leave me alone, right now. Jane, I didn't mean to offend you, I just wanted to know. Leave me alone. Jane seems to be the woman with the red hair. I need to try again. She knows something. Apologize. Jane, I'm sorry I was rude, but this mystery must be solved. I see that this is upsetting you, but please trust me. I promise that I won't let anything bad happen to you. Jane, please. I'm trying to stop the ancient curse, Jane. It's extremely important. That woman in the black and gold cloak killed the 4th keeper and started the curse, and she's the only one who can stop it. I don't know anything, Keeper. That's a lie. Can't help you. But why? Because I don't want to see my sister killed. Clotho? But who would want to kill her? They all would. The citizens, the villagers, even Horadric, if they find out what she did. What she did? What? Jane? Jane! She started telling a story. I have to make her continue. Maybe Horadric knows where she might be. About Miss Jane. Do you know where she... Where does your wife usually go when she's stressed? Yeah. Usually she doesn't go anywhere, she just throws heavy objects at me. But you might look for her somewhere on the coast. Then the coast it is. Let's take the shortcut, right? Use... lighthouse. Shall we go into the tavern? I don't think there's anything left in the tavern there. We found out everything there was to know. Jane, what was it that your sister Clotho did? All those things you mentioned, she killed the Fort Keeper and started the curse. What? You mean the woman in black and gold cloak was Clotho? But that's impossible. Clotho is just a harmless old witch, and she couldn't have ordered them to kill you. My fault, Keeper. Everything that happened was my fault. I abandoned my sister when she needed me the most. I betrayed her like others. I enjoyed a happy life with Horadric while Clotho grew mad in loneliness and despair among the swamps. And when we met again after many years, I discovered that my sister had become a monster. Darkness possessed her. She became obsessed with dreams of bloody vengeance, with the destruction of the whole world. She kicked me out of her home, but I wouldn't go away. I just couldn't get over it. And when she went to the quagmire, I followed her in secret. Yes, she ordered her vampires to kill me, but that's only because she didn't recognize me. A part of her still loved me, I'm sure of it. That explains one thing. When she saw that her vampires had killed her sister, Clotho flew into a fury and vaporized them. How did you survive? My magic. The quagmire enhances magic, that's why Clotho chose this place for her rituals. I returned to Clotho's home and I saw her, miserable and insane, crawling among empty bottles of potion. She attempted to kill herself. She didn't succeed, but it badly damaged her mind and memory irreversibly. What did you do? I couldn't abandon her again, so I decided to take care of her and keep her a secret. Who knows about this besides you and me? Nobody. They'd kill her if they found out she'd brought the ancient curse upon us. Well, I need to talk to Clotho. In the name of the ancient god keeper, tell nobody. Everything that happened is all my fault, not hers. Okay, well, I guess we're going home for now. Let's see if we can get to Clotho in time to talk to her. There's a big probability that we won't. But let's try this out. Anything? Oh, she's still outside. Let's see if we can talk to her before she goes inside. Okay, so we can't talk to her yet. But about the graveyard. Clotho, did you know any of the previous keepers? Let me think, my sweet. I do remember one. I think he was the third. He was so cute, so gallant and so smart. And those glasses, oh my. He gave me the most delightful cures for my sciatica and hypertension. And in return, I taught him how to revive the dead. Ah. So that's what happened here. I guess we'll have to go to the refugee camp. And talk to the vampire guy. When I close my eyes, I see my brothers. Oh, how I miss them despite everything. About the fourth keeper's murder. I found the woman, Master Elric, the woman responsible for the return of the ancient curse. That's marvelous news! We must act immediately. The situation in town worsens by the day. Well, who is she? Where is she? She's not far. It's Clotho, the old swamp witch. I've heard about her. Are you sure? Why did she do such a thing? Her sister told me she was driven mad by loneliness and decided to destroy the world. That sounds quite ridiculous. It can't be the whole truth. Let's go find out directly from her. It won't be that simple, I'm afraid. Her memory has been irreversibly damaged. I wouldn't count on her remembering something that happened 30 years ago. I shall have to see and hear for myself. Clotho. Oh, Keeper, you frightened me so. I thought it was howling ghouls. Ghouls don't exist, Clotho. Allow me to introduce you to Master Elric. Madame Clotho, we apologize for disturbing you at such an hour, but our questions really is important and very personal. Important and personal? Oh, Master Elric, it's all sudden. And as a decent woman, I must refuse you, but I'm afraid, Madame Clotho, you... no need for ceremonies. Call me Clotty, my darling. I should have seen that coming. Clotho is always full of surprises. Clotho, actually, we came to ask you. No, it's me who must ask. Shall I play the delicate doe, my precious Elric? Already you cannot resist the urge to grab me and take me to your lair, my fearsome tiger? Okay, just one question. Do you remember anything about the ancient curse or the fourth graveyard keeper? No, I don't, but I shall remember these passionate moments of our meeting forever. A midnight abduction. How romantic, how sensual. My heart is yours forever, you... We need a moment to ourselves, Madame Clotho, sorry. Hey, what did you do? You took away her voice. No, I deprived you and me of the ability to hear this woman's voice, temporarily. Excessive affection for the opposite sex is a key symptom of massive memory loss. You were right. And if she forgot how she invoked the curse, there's not much hope that she'll remember how to stop it. Are you sure that the one who called up the curse is the only one who can stop it? Yes, I am. The ancient gods said so to my brothers and me. Well, we'll just have to accept that we failed, Keeper. Wait, maybe we're mistaken. Maybe Clotho didn't actually start the curse. Distract her for a few minutes. I have waited for this moment all my life. The man of my dreams. I even have a dress picked out for the occasion. Oh, how lovely. Where is it? I'm wearing it. Or did you imagine I'm naked? Clotho, this black and gold cloak I'm holding, is it yours? Yes, it's mine. I don't like it and I've never worn it, but if you prefer me wearing that cloak to our wedding tomorrow, Master Elric, let's have another word. It's her cloak. Do you need more evidence? It's too early to give up. I have an idea. Her amnesia isn't total. Maybe it's possible to recover Clotho's memories. I have a memory tincture recipe. We can ask Clotho to use the tincture on this cloak and... The tincture won't do. The cloak's magic is too powerful. I can sense its aura and it's extremely bright. Such artifacts were made by the ancient god. Spells, potion, rituals, there must be something. Yes, there is something. Black magic, but are you prepared to take that step? These are special circumstances. Yes, I am ready. What do you suggest? An illegal and dangerous spell that the Inquisition uses when a heretic refuses to cooperate. We'll penetrate it into her deepest layers of her mind and we'll try to restore her memories from within. But you must know, it will be torture for her. And if we fail, she'll lose what remains of her identity. And she may even die. I don't like it, but what other options do we have? I'll take that as a yes. Forgive us, Clotho. We have to do this. What do you mean, my dear? I certainly don't object to marrying this irresistible. Sleep, Clotho, sleep. It's her missing memory. Go ahead. You need to reconnect her memories with the corresponding entities. Sounds complicated. The more links you restore, the better Clotho's chances for getting her memory back. Clotho, can you say something? Memories. They're lost in the mist. Point them to me. Point them home. She's the supreme priestess of the ancient god. She's the supreme priestess of the ancient god. Everything belongs to her. Her power is limitless. Her will is law. She is betrayed. Her world is destroyed. Her people turn away from her. They despise her. They destroy all that is precious to her. Her disciples, her friends, her sister, her god, they all leave her. She feels nothing but pain and craves revenge. Clotho. Right answer. This memory is returning home. Okay. Clotho fills it with black magic, day and night without food or sleep, 170 years in a row. Spell by spell, ritual by ritual, further and darker than creepier. Death is not enough, Clotho's enemies must suffer. Thousands of victims are not enough, humankind must be extinguished. But whatever Clotho contrives it is not enough, and so she continues to write in it. Okay, so Clotho fills it with black magic, day and night without food or sleep, 170 years, spell by spell, ritual by ritual. So it's neither of these. It's either the Endless Notebook or the Necronomicon. Maybe the Necronomicon? Right answer, the memory is returning home. Uncontrollable, irreversible, unstoppable chaos, the one thing that Clotho desires. Countless hordes of walking dead, candy down men, women and children, this is what Clotho desires. Only the ancient contract holds it back. Clotho must find a way to break the contract, and it will return. The ancient curse. Right answer. Despised outcasts willing to do anything to get rid of their troubles. It's so easy to manipulate them, just give them hope. They collect information for Clotho. They kidnap, torture and contaminate a priest for Clotho. They kill for Clotho all of their tiny promises Clotho gave them, which he has no intention of honoring. Vampires. Right answer. He signed the contract, he enforced it. He's extremely dangerous. And he could be extremely useful, he knows everything. The vampires contaminate him and then torture him by feeding him the wrong blood group. He's broken and tells them everything. The Graveyard Keeper is the guarantor of the contract. Clotho must kill the Keeper, then the ancient curse will return. The priest is no longer needed. The ghost from the dungeon... I'm guessing not. Lord Commander, no. So, Horadric or Master, could you say this again? So he signed the contract. He enforces it. He's extremely dangerous and he could be extremely useful. He knows everything. The vampires contaminate him and then torture him by feeding him the wrong blood group. He's broken and tells them everything. The Graveyard Keeper is the guarantor of the crown. Okay, maybe Master Arik? Yeah. He's the key to breaking the contract. He must die. Black magic doesn't affect him. He's protected by the power of the Ancient One. The vampire's ambush didn't work either. The vampire just turned to Jaws. Clotho knows that he's going to use the ancient portal. Clotho devises a mighty ritual. Enchanted by this ritual, the portal does not obey his will. The portal kills him. The fourth Graveyard Keeper. Joe. He's the key to breaking the contract. He must die. Black magic doesn't affect him. He's protected by the ancient power of the ancient god. The vampires ambushed. Okay. So I guess this is the fourth graveyard keeper. It enhances all magic. It's perfect place for such ritual. The vampires were ordered to assist. The vampires will remain in this place forever. Nothing must be interrupt the ritual. The Great Blast is inevitable. The fourth keeper is doomed. When the ritual is complete, Clotho knows that he is a spy. Clotho sends the vampires to kill the witness. The place was already meant to be a grave, perhaps. That's the Misty Quagmire. Right answer. Despite the pain she inflicted on Clotho, Clotho still loves her. She's the only warm and kind thing left in Clotho's life, and Clotho knows she killed her. Screaming fire, despair unto death, no more memory, but she survived. That's Miss Shane. Clotho drinks powerful potions one after another in the hopes of killing herself. Clotho's mind can't bear the pain and breaks into fragments. Clotho descends into oblivion. When Clotho awakes, only a small part of her mind awakens with her. Clotho's true identity is forever lost. There's no way to reconstruct it. Henceforth, Clotho must live with this condition. Amnesia. Right. We must go back right now. She'll die in a few more seconds. Good work, Keeper. Things turn out great. I would think. What's happening to her? Don't worry. It's just a common trance. Go ahead and rouse her. And now Clotho will help us stop the ancient curse. Spectacular. Clotho, can you hear me? Master Eric, I don't like this. She's not breathing. Oh my god. What? That's impossible. We were back in time. Something went wrong. Oh, where am I? Oh, thank god. Clotho, can you hear me? It's me, Graveyard Keeper, your friend. Graveyard Keeper? I remember you. Clotho, please try to remember. The Necronomicon, the ancient curse, vampires, your sister Chain. Do you remember all of that stuff? Can you remember? I remember. Warm wind, drops of rain, the smell of jasmine. That's all. Oh no, I remember something else. You promised to marry me. We failed. Failed again. The brothers were right, I am a useless loser. What do you think? Why didn't it work? I don't know, damnation. I'm tired of all these riddles, they plague my whole life. We could try again. Try what? Her mind can't handle it. And it would be useless. Everything is useless. We've lost, Keeper. Summon the courage to admit it. Nothing can stop the ancient curse. All you can is learn from my mistake. There's no use sacrificing yourself for others. Just try to survive whatever it's coming. Live your own life like you still can. And the walking dead nearly upon us. Master Eric, What? You want your reward? Of course, it's just another job for you. Fine. Take this apple, it's golden. Are you satisfied? I am. Thank you. But don't thank me, I stole this apple along with the cloak from Clotho's home. Okay, the only thing I can do now is just run home and get some sleep. I hope there won't be any monsters waiting for me near home. This is strange. The vampire queen is old Clotho, who used to send those monsters to kill me. He turned to a bat, Yep, he's a vampire, a monster. You wouldn't make a happy hair. Believe me. Okay, well, we don't have any more space here, right? I want to destroy some of these because I want the cloak. What else should we be destroying? Maybe we'll just eat some of these pies. One is for the golden apple, one is for the cloak here. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing we'll be using it soon. We can study it for a bunch of points. Okay, well, let's take a journey into our sweet home now. And we'll do a bit of research. Tomorrow we'll talk with the Inquisitor. Hopefully he has some sort of news for us. Can I research the golden apple too? No. Only this. Not being decomposed into anything, but look at those points go. Is there anything in here? Nope, it doesn't look like it. We should set some of these on fire. Yeah. We have 30 more carrots, which is good. Okay. Anything else that I want to do for now? Let's take a look at our quests. So I guess that's another way in which we can take... Yeah, maybe that's another way in which we can get the apple, right? Because there were 3 golden apples, if I remember correctly, that was the number. Let's collect some of this water. Okay. And bring it down here. I'm guessing it's water that he's missing. Yep. He's missing some grapes, so we should go there soon. But let's have some sleep. Okay, it's almost daytime here. We can go to the refugee camp and work on their defenses. That's only... Oh, it's enough, I guess, right? 12, yes. Weapon racks. Perfect. Let's get these people ready. Now, I really wish I would have done this earlier in the game, but I didn't know. So let's see. The swords are ready. Perfect. Our people have already mastered their wooden sticks. It's time to practice with swords. As for me, I've studied some books on the art of siege. We'll soon be entirely ready. How can I help you anymore? The only chance they have of breaking our defense is to attack unexpectedly. But we can eliminate that threat. Are you talking about a viewing tower? Exactly. Build it and the mountain fort will never be able to touch us. No way. A tower? Oh crap. Go ahead and imagine it's already done. So we have the knowledge as far as research goes to build this, I believe at least. No new technologies, I wouldn't be betting. Yeah, I think that's about it. Let's see. What does it take to build this? 13 refugee happiness. And 12 wooden beams. Okay, the 12 wooden beams is not a problem. It's only the time. Do we have 12 wooden beams already? Of course we do. So now we just need to wait for the happiness to kick in. Now we don't have all the items to work the witch's heal. But I think what I want to do right now is go meet the Inquisitor, right? We'll talk to him, see what he says. Maybe he brings us some news about the king and the evidence he presented. Okay. Yep. Monsignor, how was your audience? Terrible. These dark organs mean nothing to him. He said it didn't prove anything. What fools there are. While we do nothing, the curse continues to grow in power. Soon enough, it will be too late to do anything about it. I know you and I have some hard times, but you know, for the first time I'm humbly asking you for help. In the name of the family I've lost, please tell me if you know anything that can be used as evidence of witchcraft, or the undead, or any cold stuff. I could bring you a talking skull. His name is Jerry. I couldn't betray him. There's a dark cult shrine in the cellar under the regular one. I wouldn't know anything about that sort. Let's say about this, the dark cult shrine. That's exactly what we need. They plan to hold the dark ritual soon. Great, we'll catch them after the ritual. But for that we need a dark heart. Hope you are ready, cause we're about to construct an observation tower. Let's check this out. I'm thinking that this will probably be the last quest that we have here. At this point it's just the consequences, I'm guessing. So we're very close to the end. New achievement paradise. Let's see. Your viewing tower is so nice. Did you remark its beauty? It's not bad, but I wouldn't call it especially beautiful. So much more than a tower. It's a symbol of freedom, a symbol of fairness. I think your work here is complete, my friend. You strengthen the camp, yeah. Lord Commander doesn't have the power to overcome our defenses. You've done so much more than we ever expected of you. Of course, this award, which we pitched in together for, is a little unbalanced with your efforts. But I hope our eternal gratitude will compensate for the difference. Well, gratitude is better to material things. Well, gratitude in addition to material things is better than just gratitude. Also, I prepared a speech for such an... Wait, something's wrong. Marquis, terrible news. What? Tell me. Speak. A huge group of soldiers from town, the whole army just entered Mountain Fort. There's no way we can hold off such an attack. Master Eric was right. We have to run before it's too late. I hear you, but keep silent for a moment now, please. I don't want everyone to panic. I need a little time to think this through. There must be a solution. It can't be the end. It can't. All this, it can't be all for nothing. Keeper, do you have any ideas? I'm afraid... Both of you leave me here, please. I must think. There must be a solution. I doubt he needs my compassion. It's better to leave him alone for now. Okay, well, let's see. We got a bunch of these books. Definitely could have used it earlier, rather than now. A big universal bag recipe. And thus, we have unlocked absolutely everything. I am so happy about this. Now we have a big universal bag, which is 12 spaces. Okay. Do we need to talk to him, or what this quest about? Let's see. Can we supply him with blood? I guess we still need to bring him some blood. Not now, okay. Stay still. Our minds are free. Okay, he doesn't want anything to do with us. Let's give him some blood. Let's give him some more blood. Okay, maybe he will bring a few buckets. I'm not sure. Now we should go to our sweet home. Well, guys, you must be confused. Your Lord Commander let me free. So it was nice seeing you come by again sometimes and so on, but right now I'm a little busy. We weren't sent by the Lord Commander, so shut up and follow us. They're looking at me weird. Something is wrong here. Are you sure I have no choice? You have no choice. You can refuse and we'll kill you immediately. Incidentally, we can even bury your corpse for an additional fee. That's an incredible attack offer, but no, I'll save my money and come with you. Lady Beatrice, I'd say it's a pleasant surprise, but... Wasn't it you who tried to convince the Lord Commander to incinerate me last time we met? Return to the mountain fort, my friends. Your work here is done. As for you, Keeper, you can relax. What's the use of bringing up old city quarrels? I'd like to give you another chance to earn my respect and my friendship. And something even more intimate. Like I already told you, not interested. I have my beloved. Meh, I've heard that one before. But every time it ends the same. All males are the same. But as you wish. I can pay you in another coin. I'll rescue your priceless refugee from the Lord Commander's soldier. The old fool is completely on the hook for me. He'd defy the king himself if I asked. And what am I supposed to do, assuming I agree? Nothing special. I need 5 emulsions of death. Why do you need these emulsions? The emulsions will prepare the bodies of the mountain fort soldiers for transformation. What transformation? It will begin with a small injection of emulsion disguised as a remedy for diarrhea. There will be a few weeks of invisible mutation, then a few hours of torment, then oblivion, silent death. And then I shall revive them as obedient and nearly invulnerable undead servants. Far more powerful than the common zombies, and without the tasty smell almost. Ghouls. Ghouls? Ghouls don't exist, everyone knows that. You're right. However, your old friend Clotho found a way to make the fantasy a reality. She came up with a ritual for raising ghouls. I got a scroll, already used it a couple of times, and the results surpass all expectations. Why can't you make the emulsion yourself? Black alchemy is difficult to practice in secret. I can't afford to take such risks. My reputation as an inquisitor must remain absolutely pure for now. Besides, the preparation of emulsion requires dark brains. Fortunately, the Inquisition has prisoners. They burned along with their brains. Except when they're killed while they're trying to escape, or... Jesus, these pure fugitives. Do you really need them just for dark brains? Nope, I have a far more interesting plan. Their escape allowed me to settle legally in the mountain fort and prepare everything for the next step. Your friend Ulrich didn't tell you that it was I who threw out him the hint on the way of rescuing prisoners? I don't understand. There's a time for everything, my dear. Let me guess, it was you who sent the monsters to kill me. And why would you say that? It was you. Thanks for your stingy spell, you knew the whole time where I was and what I was doing. Not bad. But don't worry, the aroma you hate so much will dissipate soon enough. And it was your fault the magic that Ulrich used on Clotho didn't work. A few drops of jasmine juice, and Ulrich's final chance to stop the ancient curse was lost. Bingo, my dear. However, thank you for your investigation. It was amusing to say the least, observing your efforts, your meaningless efforts. What do you need the ghouls for? What the hell are you doing with all this stuff? That's so typical of people, Keeper. If there's something they don't understand, they call it crazy. But it's soon to reveal everything yet. Wait a little and your curiosity will be more than satisfied. What if I refuse to make this emulsion? That would be most unpleasant. You'd change from a potential partner to unwanted witness, so I would be obliged to dispose of you, in a manner most drastic. And then I'll use the ritual, the dark brains of your refugee friends, after the Lord's people kill them. You see, I'll get what I need either way, but you're still able to save some lives. It is time for you to choose, Keeper. I grow tired and the morning draws near. I don't like it, but I agree. You know what? I don't want ghouls in this world. Your plans are monstrous. Don't count on my help. Are you sure? Thanks to your ridiculous pride, far more people will suffer, including you. Moment of truth? Maybe she's right, maybe she'll get her way in any case, but maybe I'll manage to interfere with her in some way. I refuse. Don't hold your breath waiting for my help. It was a pleasure to meet you, Keeper. I'll remember you as you are now, because the rest of your life you'll live it with the appearance of the most disgusting creature ever. A skunk. This is bad, it's really bad. Even if she does it, I'll remain the skunk forever. Wait a second, that's an awful idea. Exactly. Awful for you. No, awful for you too. Your magic could be dispelled by someone. But if you killed me and threw my body into the water, everyone would figure I drowned while I was fishing. Nobody would suspect you. That's an interesting idea. It could even be an opportunity to frame that nosy twerp Kokul. Everyone would be better off with that stinky hunchback rotting in prison. Yes, I like it. Oh, we are such a masochist. But at least we know we're not gonna die. Bye bye, my dear. You have died. And we're waking up. It is so refreshing. Good. No smell. By throwing me into the water, she destroyed her own spell. Now I just have to expose Beatrice. I'll tell the Lord Commander everything. It might be difficult to convince him. He likes her. But Kokul hates her. Maybe he can help me with this? It's almost nighttime. Let's see if we got our dark heart. Here we're going to use the next injection, which is a gold injection, getting more white skulls out of it. No dark heart here. Plenty of red points, which I do not like, so we'll throw in the pyre. At least we're giving these people proper burials, and we're not throwing it in the water. Okay, it's nighttime, so I think by going into our tavern, we will be able to have a chat with Kokul. Look at that. 4 total gold. Someone, like I don't remember now because it has been a long time ago. But someone told me that I will need a tavern for the gold, so thank you very much for the tip, you were right. I didn't get to it soon enough, but man does it pay off. Let's see, it should be somewhere in here. Ah yeah, I could have taken the path to the camp directly. Let's see. Tell him everything about Beatrice. It will be hard to persuade him, I don't have any evidence. Kokul, I have extremely important information for you and the Lord Commander. Lady Beatrice is planning to inject all the soldiers of the Mountain Fort with the death emulsion, and after that she's going to refine them as ghouls. Why aren't you saying anything? I'm trying to figure out whether you're drunk or you're off or not. Dude, she's a nasty bitch. I can't argue with that. But ghouls? Man, couldn't you think of anything more realistic? Ghouls don't exist. Yeah, everyone says so, but I'm not lying. You're all in great dangers. Listen, I don't have time for stupid jokes. We're getting ready for a battle. And I need to take care that the boss doesn't notice that half of the weaponry has vanished. So buy something off or shove off. Wait, there's one piece of evidence. Beatrice owns a scroll of ghoul raising. If Kokul sees that scroll, then he'll believe me. I need to talk to him again. Ask Kokul to steal a scroll of ghoul raising. Kokul, you'll find a scroll of ghoul raising among Beatrice's stuff, and then you'll know I'm telling the truth. Let me get this straight. You're saying I should search through the Inquisitor's stuff, is that it? You idiot, they'll quarter me. Lord Commander will protect you. Protect me? That old fool has one thought in his head all day, serenading his lovely Beatrice. He'd rather send half his soldiers into the bonfire than quarrel with her. It was just a bad joke. It's in your best interest to help me, Kokul. Lady Beatrice has plans related to you. To me? What plans? She said, your death would be an opportunity to frame that nosy twerp Kokul. Everyone would be better off than that stinky hunchback rotting in prison. She's the only one who calls me nosy twerp, and she thinks she can frame me? So you believe me now? This changes nothing. It's a certain death to go against her. Maybe free gold will help you change your mind and I'll accept the blame if anything goes wrong? Free gold. Exactly. You can tell them that I threatened you or something. Do you see it? Gold, beautiful, sparkling gold. Tomorrow night I'll be here with the scroll, if it exists. Good. Making progress here. Well, it's time to check on Kokul. Let's see what he found. Well, the scroll. Did you succeed? Dude, I have to say that was really cool. I hope you didn't leave any evidence of our search. Of course not. I only put the rotten fish in her pillow and wrote a naughty word on her mirror with her lipstick. I just couldn't help it. And the scroll? Do you have it? What scroll? Calm down, that's a joke. Here it is. Interesting. It looks like a page torn from the Necronomicon. But as I recall, all the pages of the Necronomicon were intact. Well, let's put an end to this. Let's go to the Lord Commander. My mirror, my pillow! I demand you punish that stinky hunchback immediately. Don't worry, my dear. As soon as we get to the fort, I'll put him on the rack. Keeper, how could you? Yes, how indeed. Lord Commander, you should know something about Lady Beatrice. She's a villain. She's planning to kill all your people and raise a ghoul army. A villain? A ghoul army? Are you mad, young man? It seems I should have the executioner prepare 2 racks. Look at this scroll, my lord. I found it in Lady Beatrice's room during the search that she's protesting. What is this abomination, my dear? Do you know something about this? Nothing, my lord. I'm seeing it for the first time, just like you. For the first time? Are you sure? The thing reeks of your revolutionary, unique freshener, the one you used in my home. It is indeed a familiar aroma. My lord, this is just offered slander. They're trying to put us apart. How could I be planning something so terrible if I love you? You love? Is it true? Of course she does. Look, I even found a love note among her stuff, during the search you already know about. My sweetheart Kokul, can you imagine my disgust when the elderly maniac tries to touch me, etc. What the hell? Elderly? Elderly? Soldiers, arrest Lady Beatrice. Miserable worms, you can't even imagine the power you seek to resist. My defeat means nothing. The true king, purified by betrayal, damnation and holy fire, will deliver everyone the justice they deserve. The end is nigh. Gosh, I can't believe. How could she, after all I did for her? Keeper, you... It seems you saved us from the greatest of dangers. How can I ever thank you? Well, you could promise to leave the refugees alone, and of course, I wouldn't turn down material reward. I promise, and as for you, your reward, here, take this. It's not too much, but... Oh, I don't feel well. My migraine has returned, along with my rheumatism and this blasted nervous tick. Soldiers, we're going home. Probably from the rain. You know, I like that elderly maniac after all. It's so easy to manipulate him. I never imagined the old love note trick could work so perfectly. The right timing is the key to success. So when did you write that note? The day after that arrogant bitch came to the fort? Well, ain't you great, Kokul? It's about time we wait for the morning. Still didn't find the dark heart, so I might need to do a bit more grinding. But I'll be seeing you pretty soon in the refugee camp. Let's check things with Teodoro. No time for regrets. To survive, we must look to the future. Tell them that the refugees are safe. I've done all I can, Marquis. Nothing is threatening your people anymore. Neither the Lord Commander, Soldier, nor the Inquisitor will disturb you. I knew that trusting you was the best decision I ever made. Look at these people, they're all alive thanks to you. You'll have your reward immediately, but our gratitude is impossible to measure with material things. People, everyone, come here. Friends, my friends, we have fought like hell, and we've won. All the threats we were facing, it's all behind us. Each of you is a hero, and together we are the true bastion of courage, friendship and loyalty. This place will be our new home, a shelter for anyone who wants to join our brotherhood. And we must thank Graveyard Keeper, he was the one who made this future possible. Hooray, and thank you. But that's not all. I swear one day we shall return to our native land, to town. With fire and sword we shall restore justice, we'll reclaim everything we once had. Maybe even more. I swear this before you. Remember this day and these my words. Okay, time to talk to Ulrich. When I close my eyes I see my brothers, okay. Ask about Ulrich's plans. Master Ulrich, what are you going to do now that the threat of the refugees has passed? The best thing I can do for now is to get as far away from Teodoro and his people as possible. I'm not sure Teodoro will ever find the strength to forgive me, or that I'll forgive myself. And where will he go? I'll try to find the Desert Witch. She's said to be the wisest of the women. Perhaps she knows another way to stop the ancient curse. Though I don't have much hope left. Then I can only wish you good luck. Good luck to you as well, Keeper. Take care of yourself. You're a good man, and today you made this disgusting world a little bit better. Thanks. I hope so. Maybe today he'll tell me his secret. Why does Teodoro hate Ulrich so much? You've unlocked a new technology and got persistent. Despite all the danger and risk, you courageously faced down your enemies and won. Your backbone has gotten firmer and now restores more energy. So because we didn't accept her situation, well, we got a backbone now. Ask about the story between Teodoro and him. I know what you want to ask. It was I who inflicted upon Teodoro the most awful pain of his life. As a senior inquisitor, I was responsible for the case of his parents. I was the chairman on their court and the man who decided the sentence and handed it down. And it was I who gave the signal to ignite the wood. Were they really obsessed with black magic? I tried to interrogate them, but they were like wild animals. I had to use black magic to penetrate their memory. Within their minds I found nothing but ruins covered with cold darkness. They'd forgotten each other, their son, themselves. Why didn't you destroy the cause of the tragedy, the Necronomicon? I wanted to, but the counselors sold it to the university. The war against the heretics required more and more money. You think the sentence was a mistake? No. Death was the best to release them. But I could have done much more for their poor orphan, and now it's too late. Too late. Technically, everything ended well, but I feel a little uneasy. We got in Lady Beatrice's way, but we didn't stop her. Who knows what other diabolical plans she has? Who knows whether the Desert Witch will tell Master Ulrich anything useful, or whether we'll find her at all? The Marquise and the refugees are safe, but that speech was worrying. Obsession with revenge is an awful thing. Nevertheless, I did my best, and I don't have any regrets. Oh, we're gaining energy every day. Or constantly. That is a really cool ability to have. In smithing? Persistence. Cool. Who knows what we would have gotten if we would have accepted her deal. But for the moment, that is it. I'll see you. And I'm thinking that at this point this episode will probably be slightly longer. But I'll see you in a bit. Hey, welcome back. This is for me a few hours away. While we're waiting for Snake to make his way up, I will tell you all about it. Because while waiting for the days to pass and trying to get a dark heart, I got to read on the forums, like trying to figure out like maybe there's a bug or something like that. Apparently in order to get these dark parts, your bodies have to be of a higher white skull quality. And so you'll need this buff if you want to make it easier for yourself, especially when you're gonna play, or maybe you'll want to maximize your graveyard, I don't know, get it to 1000 points or something crazy like that, then you'll want this book. What it does, it gives you this buff right here, which means the donkey brings corpses with more white points and red points. Thus, this also increases your chances for dark hearts or dark parts to appear. Apparently, the higher the white skulls, the higher the chances that the dark hearts will appear. Just an idea for the future. For me, it has been, though a bit of on and off. It has been like 2 hours or 3 hours. Well, I went around and I played a little bit as well, and I had to do some other tasks around the house, so I can't say I was hand-on this, but I decided that we're going to do this episode for a tiny bit longer, and as I said, I want to finish it today. We're gonna make this as long as it needs to be, and we're gonna enjoy it at our own pace without worrying too much. Let's see. I've got a dark heart for you. At last, everything is ready. Just a second. Wait here. I need to gather my followers. How long do I need to wait? Sard, at least an hour, maybe 2. Jerry? Is that you? What a stupid question, of course it's me. I wouldn't miss the ceremony for the world. It should be hilarious. Do you know what Snake wants to summon? Sorry, yes. Actually, as his inner voice, I know who he would like to summon. But I have another guess about who he's actually going to get, and I can't wait to see. So let's wait. Yeah, because Snake thought that this was a voice around here talking to him when it was Jerry, right? If Jerry is excited, then we should be excited too, right? Today is the day. Today I get what I've wanted for my entire life. I curse all of them. All of my anger, I sacrifice it for you. Appear among us, I beg you. Father! What? Yeah, exactly. What? 5 guardsmen wait here, 4 others will go. Sard, this is brilliant. No way. Is Snake the son of the Inquisitor? Father? Where? What? Black magic? Now I see it's you. I remember your face. My son is dead. You are the creature of darkness. He was burned with his mother. The house on Witch Hill? Mother threw me out of the window just before the beams collapsed. Oh, yeah, the house near Witch Hill, the one where we saw this memory. You wove me a small horse out of vines. I called it Flame. Son, is it you? Seth, I am your father. Monsignor, we're here. You disappeared. Grab them, boys. No, stop. Let them go. Return to the headquarters. But do it. Son, it's like a dream. So can we go to... Of course, just don't ruin the moment. Yeah, I'd better go too. Wait, it seems that my ritual was a success after all. Here, my endless book is yours. I hope it will help you to get back to your loved ones. Thanks. And take my eternal burning coal. I don't think I want to burn anybody anymore. Thank you, Monsignor. Just call me Edward. What are we going to do about the guardsmen? They saw us. We need to go back to the town first. What a twist. But old Jerry knew. Yorick lost the bet. And I'm one step closer to my love. That was unexpected and absolutely wonderful. Well, I want to do one more thing before anything else, and that will be to extract this. Because for the past few hours, like, I do love this game. Now I was in a sense under the pressure, and I'm quoting pressure, like, not really, it's metaphorically we call it the pressure, but of making this interesting for you guys, so that's why I didn't want to prolong this series anymore. However, I did enjoy managing this whole thing, like doing all the upgrades, building the graveyard and everything else. It was quite fun. I am not sure how to explain how good it was, but I did enjoy it. And I feel like the story was great too. In its own way, there's so many twists and there's so many stuff, so many things that you can do. I would rate this game pretty high on my list. No, I am not sure. It does not have the charm of Stardew Valley. I wouldn't put it in the same category in a way. I think as long as you don't compare it too much with Stardew Valley, I'm not sure even if that is possible because it's pretty close, as in how it looks, in what you do. I think the Stardew Valley is a better game, but story-wise, I feel like this had more twists and it was a lot more enjoyable. I think I enjoyed the story of this one. It's a lot more unexpected than it was in Stardew Valley. So I think I like this one more on story. On gameplay and the things that you do and how free you are to construct around your farm, maybe that's the big plus. You construct around your farm and you decide to do whatever you want and however you want it. And maybe that freedom is what makes Stardew Valley slightly better. Okay, well, let's craft a barrel here. And the emitter, I don't think there's anything else. Let's take a look at the NPCs. Nope. That's about it. Everything is ready. But what's next? How do you turn the portal on? So you're going to leave? I need to go back to my love. I'm really sad now. I'll miss you. Me too. Dad. This portal isn't just for traveling. It can make your heart's desire come true. Just be careful what you say. We definitely don't need another Great Blast. Hi friend, we've come to say goodbye. How did you know? Well, we've been banned from the town. 2 brothers, one in the royal court and the other is a high cleric. That sort of things look suspicious to the royal council. We went to the tavern and then Lawrence had a feeling in his stomach that you were here. But I didn't manage to excommunicate half the town before we left. Now the only official church is the church besides the graveyard. You can take the church and the garden if you want. The symbols are starting to shine. People present in town? Dita, Herbert. We barely managed to escape the town. The Lord Commander used all his influence to slander us. To be honest, it wasn't hard to find something to pin on us. The town is quite a mess these days. The dead rise, Lord Inquisitor is accused of being the leader of a dark cult. It is a terrible time. Bishop has excommunicated the town. They were asking for it. If we're going to hide in the lighthouse for a while, maybe we'll be able to get in touch with Wagner somehow. I told you he'd be here. I see you're planning to leave us, my friend. Yes, Monsignor. This is bad, very bad. The curse is only gaining the momentum. We can't stop it. It may be too late. I should feel great about it, but I'm not. We're going to settle here and rebuild our old house. This place is sacred and protected from the curse. But still, we'll be facing an amazing time. Everything will change. I'll pray for our safety. It works, at last. My wish came true. I'll be with my love. Sweetheart. My love. We'll use your handkerchief. It's the only thing we have from our world. Maybe the machine will show us what really happened. I still don't understand, my love. I hope so much that you'd be able to tell me everything. Is this another world? Is it an illusion? Or is it life after death? But since you remember nothing, we must take this final chance to learn the truth. 23 out of 6, 2490. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down, you've merely turned another page in your life. The whole new chapter waits ahead of you. 2 chapters actually. Let's sort the wheat from the chaff. What just happened? Merely a safeguard against possible failure. What the hell? Tell me right now, who are you and what's going on here? Well, see if you can figure it out, my overly aggressive friend. The town awaits you. I don't understand. And you won't need to. On the count of 3, you'll forget everything. 3. What happened? Where is everything? Calm down, you've merely turned a page in your life. A whole new chapter awaits you ahead. But I need to go home. Can I go home? There is always a way to get home. Let me see. Your new home is a graveyard. Does that mean I'm dead? It means you're a graveyard keeper now. What? Dude, so many questions. Half of us got split. So we got split into 2. One of us was sent into... Maybe one of us was sent into the town? And had to take care of things on that side. Maybe that's a sign for the future? Like a Graveyard Keeper 2 or an expansion? Where you take control over the town, or you try to fix the town, and the other one stays behind and becomes a graveyard keeper. We didn't stop the curse. Okay. Well, I guess right now I'm more confused than anything else. I wonder if there's a different ending to this game. If you play your cards differently, maybe you save the town? Well, for the moment, this series is coming to a halt. And in the future, we might be back. If they put out more expansions, or if they bring out a second game, we'll definitely play it as soon as it comes out. It's something that I'll do. I did love the story. I love the story up to this point. It's... I don't know, it still has a lot of questions for me, and it makes me think about stuff. I wonder what you think. What do you think the reality is, or what is happening here? Like, are they playing with the same graveyard keeper, or every graveyard keeper is the same person, or like, what is going on here? It's very hard to understand right now, but I'll think about it, a few thoughts and theories, and hopefully in the future we might get some answers, or we'll get a different ending. If I get to a different ending, maybe I'll show it off in a special episode, one during the weekend or something like that. I never know, but if you have any idea, do leave it down in the comments below. And if you've stuck around to watch all of these episodes in this long series, or you are just checking the channel out, I want to say a big thank you to you for taking an interest into the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel. I really appreciate it. I want you to know that. I've been appreciating the supports and the comments or the emails that I've received, and also your thoughts in regards to the different games I do. For the moment, my name is Christian. I thank you very much once more. I wish you all a wonderful weekend ahead and a wonderful day for now.